Hello, welcome to this session of minimizing the cost of goods sold using quick reports. This is being presented by Apurva Chaturvedi. So I go to the first slide of mine. So this was the process flowchart which we have adopted. We have looked at the gross profit by category for the last fiscal year. We handle category A items with high gross profit first, and we look at the gross margin percentage, sales and transaction contribution. Look at trend and seasonality, forecasting, and then optimizing stock, and look at safety stock. Location analysis, supplier analytics also follow from here. And the category A items with low gross profits and the benchmark for the percentage sales and transaction. Look at markdown and pricing simulations, supplier analytics. In other categories B and C, look at the identify the top 70% items for cost of goods sold, supplier analytics, and location analytics. So then I go to the next one. So this is my first. So actually, what we did was we used the My Reports data to create these Excel spreadsheets. So all this was exported into Excel, and from there, the Excel we actually created bubble charts. The reason for creating bubble charts was because we could get these three measures. So you have 1, 2, and then the third is the cost of goods sold measure on a single graph, right? So you can do a very easy, intuitive analysis. So for example, here it is. The width of the circle is showing here the cost of goods sold. So as you can see that as the gross profit percentage is increasing and the sales percentage is increasing, the width of the cost of goods sold circle increases. So that's very intuitive, and that is a good sign. But from here we know that C is the maximum cost of goods sold, then it's A, and then it's B. But then we look on to the next item. So what we did was we drilled down to the items for category A and B. So this is coming from category B, and these two are from category A. And we looked at the same graph, percentage sales value and percentage gross profit. And as you can see that the cost of goods sold should actually increase as we go up. But the width of these two circles is the same. So that means this gives an intuitive feeling that could be a problem item. Again, if we look at the margins, so the gross profit across these two items, so you have the gross margins as you're going up. This is the gross profit, and this is the percentage sales value. So the gross margins of these two are the same, but here you see the yellow item has actually got a lower gross margin. So that's an indication that there could be a problem. Then we looked at the gross profit. So again, we have the gross profit here, the gross margin, but look at the purchase value. So again, for lower gross profit and lower gross margin, you should have lower purchase value, then higher, and then higher, as you know, this thing. But here we see these two circles are the same width. So basically for the item 165 by 80 R14, the company needs to talk to the suppliers. Now we look at it slightly differently. What we did was we took the top 3 items in the category C by cost of goods sold, and we looked at the percentage sales by purchase value and the percentage sales value, and marked it by the gross profit. So as the curve goes up, your circle size increases. But here you see the gross profit for these two is approximately the same. So probably they need to investigate 235 by 70. Then we looked at the seasonality, and the seasonality basically indicates that in the first quarter the sales is growth, but we didn't actually get a trending in the peaking for this particular item from category A. With this, I come to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.